Alright guys, today we're going to be looking at the Minn Kota Terra-Nova iPilot that I decided to put on my boat. I wanted to give you all a quick overview of it, show you what it looks like, compare it to the hand control model, 80-pound thrust, 24 volts, and I was really interested in getting the iPilot so I can kind of anchor out there when I get on the fish and I don't have to pull out the anchor. And you know, it just takes a lot of time and gets in the way when you have all the rope rolled up on the deck. But here we go, we're going to take a look at it. See, this is the Minn Kota, the iPilot Terra-Nova, and this is the hand control Minn Kota that I'm replacing with the Terra-Nova. You can tell pretty much they got the same foot on it. This one's got a little bit different texture on it, but they both got the same prop. And I'll be putting this on my 18-foot Kenner 2002 model. This is the motor right here that spins the that turns the shaft, and I haven't mounted it yet, but I will be mounting it pretty soon. Just wanted to give you all a quick view of it, kind of look at the differences. I will have to take these fittings right here off, but a few things you'll need to install this are the 60 amp circuit breaker. You'll need some screws to mount that. This kit actually came with the heat shrink for these fittings right here, but the Minn Kota comes with a guide, quick start guide, how to control the trolling motor. But here's the remote that comes with it. I also got the quick disconnect base for it right here that you slide the trolling motor on. You can add your padlock. But I actually have this plug right here, and I was gonna add put the wires into this one, but I decided not to because it's a little bit older, so I'm probably gonna be ordering one of those in the future. I am gonna go ahead and hook it up. I'm gonna just take this plug out and run the wires to the new one through that hole and go straight to the circuit breaker, and then run it to the battery. But I'm gonna get to hooking it up and I'll show you all the finished product after it's made. Also, I'd like to add a few of the tools y'all are gonna need to install these electrical connectors or these crimpers. So you can get these at Walmart or Lowe's, Home Depot, whatever home improvement store is near you. But you'll need a screwdriver, some zip ties for tying your wires together. But you'll need a few different bits for your drill. A few nut drivers like these to put on your drill if you choose to install it like I did. But you have to put these nuts, which you can use a ratchet on these, but these ended up coming right to the bottom there of the rod rail, and then this one back here goes to the deck. What I'm about to do is put these connectors on this right here, because I don't know if I mentioned before, but this circuit breaker has 1/4 inch bolts on it, and these are smaller, probably 3/16. I gotta cut these off and put it on here so they'll fit. I believe this is 10 gauge wire, so you have to get connectors that fit 10 gauge. So you look at your cutters here, and it specifies what cuts what. So the last one should be 10 gauge. Take your heat shrink which was provided with this kit I have here, but if you don't have it, which that is fine, it'll work okay. Go ahead and slide it on. You'll wrap your wires together, clean them up real nice, and then stick your connector over that. And you crimp it down. The crimpers, you actually put it in between is right there. So what kind of makes it easier sometimes if you take it, and we want to crimp it from the top, but go ahead and put your fitting in there like that, and then put your wire in so you're not fighting with it, but that normally helps out, makes it easier. Go. You get you a heat gun, or if you don't have a heat gun, you can use a lighter and heat that right there. Which you can slide it on after you put your fittings on. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Depends on what size heat shrink they give you. We'll go ahead and trim just a little bit more off of this one. Cramp down on it real hard. You don't want that wire pulling out. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shorten this heat shrink up since I don't need it all. I'll save it for later. Should be plenty long. Put your red with your positive, black with your negative, just like that. And heat it up. And what you do, in my case, I don't have a heat gun, but you'll take your lighter and go ahead and heat that up. Slowly, don't put too much heat on it. You'll see it start shrinking up. And do the whole length of it. Just like that. You don't need to put too much heat on it. When it starts turning black, putting a little too much on it. I think my lighter just ran out of fluid or something. Works upside down. You can see a little bit of glue start coming out the end right there, and that's when you know you got it good and shrunk. And do the same process with the other one. And what the point of this is to keep from arcing out on other metal. Because obviously this piece right here will be attached to your battery, but sometimes other wires will touch this part right here. You have your wing nut on this. There you have it. A little warm still. Alright. So that goes into the quick release bracket. Slide it in. It's got the bolt that goes in there on that side. Alright guys, finally got it put on. We'll try it out until you hit this check mark right here. Turn your remote on, hit OK. Let's see what it does. Turn it with the arrow back and forth. You can hit this to turn the propeller on. Turn your power on. Yeah, that's right. You got a lot of different functions. We will be testing out on the water, and I'll show you all a video of how it works on there. So. Alright guys, thank y'all for joining in, watching me install this trolling motor. I will be showing y'all on the water how it runs and stuff. So stay tuned for more. Appreciate it.